From CBS Interactive and KCBS, all news 740 and FM 1069, I'm John Scott, and this is Homegrown CEO. We're in the office of Planet Organics in Sonoma, California. Lorene Reed is the president of the company. I have hijacked her desk temporarily, but she's going to show up in just a moment to tell you about her fantastic company and her dream for the last 14 years. So I've switched places with President Lorene Reed. She's now back in her own chair. How's that feel?
I liked it better when you were here, actually.
You're the boss of this place
I'm
for
the boss
14
of this place.
years.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about how you got started, the very inception of your dream, where you identified a need in the marketplace and how you thought you could fill it.
It's a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to make it short.
Okay.
It was an accident completely. It's all my children's fault. I was a hairdresser at the time, doing hair in a salon in San Francisco, and one of my customers subscribed to this little delivery service, this cute little hippie couple that ran it out of their garage, named Matt and Kathy. And he told me, he's like, "Oh my God, I get this fresh fruits and vegetables delivered to my door. You've got to try it." So I was a subscriber. God, it sounds familiar, doesn't it?
You started as a customer before
I did. I started as a customer, and I was so in love with it. And I've always sort of, I get bored rather easily. So I dabble here and there. And before I knew it, I was doing an informational interview with them, and I bought the company.
Will you take us for a walk? Show us around?
Yes, I will. Let's go. So the pallets get delivered every morning with new orders from the farms and suppliers. It's loaded up on the line and then is individually packed for customers. It takes around, currently we're doing about 1,500 to 1,600 deliveries a week, and it takes about 3 hours to load all the vans. This is where all of our dairy goods are stored, and the fresh meat comes in daily and fish comes in daily, and that is stored in here as well until our packers for perishables come in later in the afternoon, because we want our perishables to stay in the cold as long as possible. So they pack them out here.
Okay, so now we're outside Lorene's office again. Tell me what this is we're looking at, this little thought balloon on the wall.
This is a little outline of my daughter. She was just like 18 months when I started Planet Organics. She's grown up in a warehouse. And because of this, it's just been so tough lately. I have this little quote, little bubble quote here, and we change it weekly. But I feel like this is sort of my motto right now for these times, and always really, is to always make a total effort even when the odds are against you. And the odds are against a lot of people right now, being a small business. There's not a lot of support with banks. There's not a lot of support out there. So I think you have to remain, positive and really make a best effort.
You can find out more about Lorene's company at planetorganics.com. 14 years and going strong. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
We'll have a new episode next week. I'm John Scott from KCBS, all news 740 and FM 1069, and CBS Interactive. This is Homegrown CEO.